particularly confident.
This could open up kindly for De Silva, and it's wriggled in! The bees sting instantly! Horrible De Gea spinach! Just enough stroke, but that should never get through.
Well, he doesn't need me, he doesn't need Tim Howard, he doesn't need anybody in any studio telling him he should be saving this. Absolutely terrible mistake by the goalkeeper.
Bell of blessings and bell of weekend celebrations to you. It is another time we get the men gather around to talk sports. But then, Saudi Arabia is like a dream soccer league now. It shows that superstars have realized that money is bigger than medals. I am glad everyone have now realized that winning trophies alone is only important for the bosses, because they get more money than us, the players, although it is our efforts. I was criticized when I chose money. Look now, Ronaldo, Neymar, Benzema are richer than former clubs or presidents. For me, the most important trophy is a trophy you win for your country, because no one gets rich while doing nothing and pay you peanuts. International trophies belong to the whole country, and the government is obligated to honor your efforts. In club football, only one guy or a group of guys who get more revenue, and when you complain, they will tell you no one is bigger than the club, but they can't even kick the ball or win trophies themselves. Words of Brazilian Oscar Buemboda. This is how I welcome you to the TGRF edition. Thank God it's Friday on Sport Lounge. That comes your ways every Mondays through Fridays by 5 p.m. on your newest, hot, sensational, sporty radio dial, Voice of the People, 96.1 FM, Abuja. With me, Franklin Omokudu Imona, but you know me as the finest uncle talking sports in the capital city and beyond, the one you love to call Uncle Fine Boy. Time check, it's exactly 5 minutes gone past the hour over 5 p.m. on the 18th day in the month of August 2023. So much loading on the show this evening. It's going to be a March Day live and far away in the continent of Africa as the CAF Champions League, as well as the CAF Confederation Cup will be going down. The first preliminary round will be going down tonight, even though one game has already concluded and the other one is right on its way. In the German Bundesliga, EPL, the Spanish La Liga, the French Ligue 1, as well as the Netherlands Eredivisie. Games will be going down tonight. Come tomorrow, it will be the battle of the third place. Talking about the bronze medal between Australia and Sweden. We will be previewing that game, as well as great stories emanating from the world of boxing. This weekend, we see the World Athletics Championship take center stage as our own Tobi Amusan has vowed to reclaim a title. I will be back to get the show on the way, but then let me take a breather. When I return, it will be game on.
Luis Mahrez
New dimension for City on that side. Gundogan, De Bruyne, Grealish, Morris!
And the champions break through at the bridge. Change brought success. The boys who bounced off the bench have done it for the City Blues.
Morris, the end. Manchester City's breath is once more on Arsenal's necks. Graham Potter has more problems than he cares to consider. Problems not just with results but with personnel. And Chelsea are fading out of the business end of the Premier League. Chelsea 0, Rebecca. City the champions 1. Dalot hoisted in long. It reaches Anthony. Alanga looking to juggle. Thiago Silva away. Shaw's delivery.
1-inch! Is it? Is it? They're insisting it is! And so it is! Casemiro engulfed! Millimetres in a match of margins! He was made to wait! A wait worth so very, very much!
Casemiro's first goal for Manchester United. Massively valuable, dramatically late. A statement victory which has been ripped away. A match of moments, late dramatic moments. Chelsea momentarily had it. Casemiro got big at the back stick. Kepa couldn't get quite big enough, and by a matter of millimetres, 1, 2, 3 perhaps, Manchester United had found a way to dig out a point.
It's time. It's time to move. It's time to bounce. It's time to lead. It's time to shout. Time for new dreams. Time for new drip. Time for new scenes. Time to tear up the script. So bring the noise. Bring the fire. We're flying high. Time to get higher. It's game time. It's our time.
Alexander-Arnold!
It's go time. It's showtime. Showtime. Premier League. Let's go.
Alright, welcome back to the show. Remember just how we do it every Friday. It is always the giveaway segment on the show. That is every Friday is when you stand a chance of winning something beautiful from Uncle Fine Boy's goodie bag. All you need to do is be my caller number 8. Yes, be my caller number 8, and voila, you will be my winner for the week. Not just that, also on Fridays, you know, it is always Fun Fact with Uncle Fineboy. Fun Fact with Uncle Fineboy, that is when I go back and dig down the archives of greatest sporting facts that you never know. Or perhaps if you know, it means something that's more like giving you remembrance, yes, helping you to recall those weird sport facts that you thought you knew, or probably maybe, just maybe you never knew. Alright, just get in sync with the show when it's time. You'll definitely enjoy yourself. And I will love to open my phone line as early as possible as I'm dropping the stories. Anyone that catch a fancy, come on, get across to me on 070-0010-961-961 070-0010-961. 961 961. You can do me a WhatsApp message, WhatsApp call, or a WhatsApp voice note. This show is strictly for you because you are the real MVP. And with that, we get across into the show. My phone line is buzzing already. Come on, maybe this caller wants to say hello to me, or perhaps wish me a good Friday. Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Cathedral. Always a pleasure. Present. This is Muhammad Gariki all the way. This is a second blessing for you, the #1 Manchester United fan and the whole of Abuja. Good to have you join me on the show. Thank you. Thank you. Definitely. We are here for you. We do it bigger and better. Thank you. That is one of my biggest fan in Abuja. Over 7 years of sporting interaction. If you are a true fan of football in the capital city, of course you will know the name Muhammad from Gariki all the way from Old Trafford. Yes, that is my main man. Come on, let's get the show on the way. Alright, let me let you know that it is the weekend of the World Athletics Championship, but then Nigeria record holder, and she is also not only in Nigeria but as well in Africa and the world. Tobi Amusan has vowed to defend her title at the Budapest 2023 Athletics Championship after a temporal suspension was lifted by an appeal fan on Thursday. Good evening and welcome to the Cathedral. Uche Baka, is it because I opened my phone line early today? That is Muhammad, right? They are coming. That is it. Work is good. I have gist on Barcelona. Uche. Don't worry, we'll have time for that, okay? We'll have time for that. Alright, thank you. That is my caller number 2. The fans are really having a good time. That is what Voice of the People does. Just like we always tell you, we link up fans, and no matter where you are, no matter the club you represent, Sport Lounge is the meeting point. When we say Voice of the People is the Sport Cathedral, we know what we are saying, we mean what we are saying, and we are no joke. Nobody does it better like we do. We are the best in town. It doesn't matter where we are at the moment. What matters is that we are taking the airways. Abuja, they aren't ready for us. Meanwhile, as Tobi Amusan has successfully been recalled into the Athletics Championship, she has vowed that after missing doping tests from the AIU, but then the partner discovered that she had not violated the anti-doping rules. This is what she said: "I am looking forward to putting this beyond me, and I look forward to defending my title at next week's World Championship." Amusan wrote on her Instagram account, "I generally have been and consistently will be an ally of clean sport. The the World Athletics Championship is due to start on Saturday. Congratulations to Tobi Amusan. Her fans here in Nigeria, here in Abuja, and worldwide have been praying. Sitting on the ground. Some have been willing and calling on God to help their superstar overcome this travail. And now she has a good one for Nigeria and good one for Tobi Amusan. But not only that, we hear that the House Committee on Sport has also invited the NOC, the NADO, that's the NADO, over WADA threats to ban Nigeria. Wow, talking about WADA, the World Athletics Doping Association, they have sent a threat that they might just be banning Nigeria from all sport as it comes to athletics. But then the Federal House Committee on Sport has invited the leadership of the Nigerian Olympic Committee, NOC, the National Anti-Doping Organization, NADO, over World Anti-Doping Agency WADA's threat to ban all Nigerians from participating in all sports, football inclusive. Wow, this is really, really massive. This follows Nigerians' inability to comply with international standard as laid down in the World Athletic Doping Code after lifting ban on Nigeria in November 2018. WADA is furious that the country has not fulfilled the promises made to comply with international anti-doping regulations. To end this, WADA has concluded plans to ban Nigeria from participating in all sports if nothing is done before the end of August 2023. This is not good at all. Come on, imagine Nigeria Super Falcons and the Super Eagles not playing football. Imagine the MPFL is shut down. Imagine that the Tigers, the Tigress, the Black Stallions are talking about the rugby team as well as a cricket team. All athletes are banned from competing in sports. And Nigeria as a nation, what is it called now, will be folded, and anything that has to do with sport we will not partake due to WADA's ban. This will be massive and disastrous for us as a nation. Wow. But then the House Committee on Sport have invited this body to see how they can tackle this. Now, from the House Committee on Sport, it was rather that to save Nigeria from the international embarrassment, the chairman, Honorable Ekene Adams, has invited the leadership of the Nigerian Olympic Committee as well as the leadership of the National Anti-Doping Organization to a meeting scheduled for Tuesday next week, the 22nd of August 2023. This is to put heads together and come up with plans to stop WADA from the imminent suspension capable of putting the country's image in bad light. Now, this is what Honorable Ekene said during the call. He said, anti-doping has become very important in sport, that athletes and countries alike can be banned from participating in sport if they do not comply with international anti-doping regulations. Honorable Ekene said he went further to add, to save innocent athletes and Nigeria from embarrassment, the House Committee on Sport has mapped out plans to stop the imminent suspension by inviting leadership of the NOC and NATO to appear before it. This is indeed a laudable move by the House Committee on Sport. We pray that whatever templates that will be drawn and whatever conclusion that will come out from this meeting will be productive or should be productive, because we cannot stand a team as well as athletes being banned from competing in sport in whatever, guys. It will not just make well for us as a nation at all. All right, away from that now, let's touch down somewhere in Australia, despite the Super Falcons have been ousted out of the FIFA Women's World Cup, we hear that FIFA will be appointing officials to monitor the NFF as largesse will be given to the Super Falcons. Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Cathedral. Hello, good evening, are you there? Oh wow, it seems that we lost that caller, number 3. Still down to 6 more callers for you to get your prize as our 8 caller. This one coming straight from the FIFA director for Africa. We hear that FIFA has appointed Gelsina Fernandez to keep an eye on the Nigerian Football Federation and the disbursement of $1.38 million due the Super Falcons players who play at the World Cup. This was revealed in a tweet by Osasu Obayiwuna, an international journalist who has kept an eye on the team. FIFA General Secretary Fatma Asamoah had said that the World Football Governing Body is interested in Nigeria and other African countries because of previous issues with payments of bonuses to the players. Another bad picture and bad light that our Nigerian Football Federation NFF has put us, that FIFA had to send a director to monitor the largesse that will be given to the Super Falcons. Now, the money is due to the ladies, but it will have to pass through the federation of every nation. But only Nigeria for now, as FIFA sends someone to monitor, because it's a known fact, or it's no longer secret, that when it comes to money, our federation are known to all players. Match bonuses, match allowances, even what is due to them as winning bonus and packages, they do not pay. You begin to hear, we do not have money has not been released, we'll pay you, don't worry. Even flight tickets, they don't pay. Now FIFA has done the needful. As much as this is applaudable, it is still a slap to our federation. Imagine Zambia, nothing of this nature was done. Imagine the Bayana of South Africa, absolutely nothing. Or the Atlas Lionesses of Morocco. Only the Super Falcons, the best ranked team in Africa and the best ranked African team in the best ranked African team in the world, and they will be ranked at least among the top 15 after this World Cup. But yet, when it comes to honesty, when it comes to transparency, when it comes to giving the players, the gladiators, what is due to them, we begin to hear a story. This should not be the case of Snake have swallowed $1.38 million. It is something that we would definitely not allow to slide that if this is anything to go by, especially if the NFF will not give the women what is due to them. Alright, so let's progress on the show now as we wait for your call. We hear that it's gonna be later tomorrow as Sweden take on Australia for the third place. When we come back from the break, we will definitely delve into that, but before then, it's going to be the rivalry between Remo Stars and Madema, talking about the CAF Champions League that will be going down this weekend. Remo Stars, we here have touched down Egypt. That is, if that information is anything to go by, let me make sure that getting across to that, Madema will be taking on Remo Stars. But though Madema, yes, are the Ghanaian side that will be competing with Remo Stars from Ikane, Nigeria, in the first leg of the CAF Champions League match, where both teams are debutants. Madema has not played in the CAF Champions League, neither has Remo Stars, though both of them are debutants. We get to see that game will be going down this weekend. It will be coming down this Sunday, but tomorrow on the show, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Sports Soccer Board. You do not want to miss that edition because we will be having fans from Ghana all the way from Adima join us live on the show, as well as fans of Remo Stars joining us live on the show tomorrow come 3 p.m. Where would you rather be? If not on a Voice of the People 96.1, where else do you want to be? Alright, away from that now, that is just a teaser from the continent of Africa, but then we will delve into that big time come tomorrow. You do not want to miss the package. Alright, let's get touched down in Europe now, as we hear that Chelsea are not snoozing in the transfer window. They are not sleeping. After successfully capturing Southampton midfielder Romero Lavia from Southampton, we hear that the likes of Newcastle now have now signed Lewis Hall from Chelsea. As Chelsea are spending, they are earning big time. The God of Chelsea, please do it for Manchester United though. That team is super broke. The likes of Harry Lord, Ikechukwu, Oganenosa Maguire has vowed not to leave the club. The team is still looking for buyer for Donny van der Beek. Scott McTominay, nobody is bringing good money for that guy. But look at Lewis Hall from Chelsea. Chelsea are making over 33 million pounds for that dude. Now Newcastle have agreed to sign Chelsea Lewis Hall on an initial loan and will buy the player next summer. The 18-year-old made his Premier League debut for the Blues in a 1-0 defeat at Newcastle in November 2022. He will move to the St James's Park on loan now, and a fee over £28 million plus £7 million in add-on to sign him permanently will be activated next summer. Congratulations to Chelsea. To me, Chelsea are the biggest winner when it comes to this deal. But then something is happening in faraway Real Madrid, as one player has come out to say that, look, I had goosebumps. When it comes to Real Madrid, players find it difficult to turn them down. Jude Bellingham unveiling as a Real Madrid player following an initial £88.5 million move from Borussia Dortmund. During his unveiling, he said that, look, I was a bit surprised when my dad sat me down and said, you are a bit of interest from Real Madrid. Then he replied, he said, I had goosebumps. My heart was close to stopping. It's something you don't expect growing up, being able to play for a team like this. And then we hear that UEFA are just doing Real Madrid like this. The more you look, the less you see. My colleague will say they are doing them poppy. When we had a certain Vinicius Junior who has done so well for the club, but then when it comes to the award for the UEFA Men's Player, he was sidelined. When we return, a big juggernaut is in the building. A big man is in the studio. Who is he? You will get to meet him when we return from the short break. Keep your calls coming on 070-0010-961-961. Caller number 8 wins my prize for the week. 2 callers down, 6 to go. Don't touch the dial.
96.1 FM. Are you traveling to Lagos and desire a perfect getaway?
Look no further than the luxurious accommodations at Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, number 42 Murtala Mohammed International Road, Lagos.
Relax and unwind in our beautiful appointed rooms, featuring all the amenities you need for a comfortable stay.
Now, whether you are traveling for business or pleasure, our attentive staff is here to ensure that your every need is met. We also offer complimentary pickup and drop from the Lagos Airport.
Why not take advantage of our state-of-the-art fitness center, outdoor pool, and enjoy a delicious meal at our on-site restaurant?
With stunning views, world-class service, and a prime location, Airport Golden Tulip Hotel is the perfect choice for your next vacation or business trip.
So why wait? Book your stay today and experience the ultimate in comfort and luxury at Airport Golden Tulip Hotel.
For bookings and reservations, please call 0815-8003-333 or 0815-7003-333. You can visit our website at airportgoldentuliphotel.com.
Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, where luxury meets comfort.
Believe me, believe me, believe me.
We have been serving you hot and fresh content on radio, and you have been loving it. Now we're taking it further. Catch us live on YouTube at VOP TV for all the juicy content you can't resist. Talk shows, exclusive interviews, news, lifestyle, and more. It's all about you. VOP TV, show up, speak up.
The award-winning pizza in the US is now here in Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Romeo, the pizza champions, and cold berry ice cream. Delight in every school. Visit any of our outlets and feel the rich taste from the pizza champions and cold berry ice cream.
At number 4, Obomosho Street,
Area 8, Geriki, Abuja, or 3rd Avenue, Gwarinpa, Abuja, or Federal Housing Estate, Phase 2, Lugbe, Abuja. Call 0908-831-5906 or 0908-831-5908 or 0909-238-9861. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter at romeospizza.ng.
website
www.romeospizza.ng. Romeo, the pizza champions.
Baba Sani, remember that my daughter that will be getting married I told you about, and I'm sure that the cow I've asked you to keep is very ready. I don't want to hear story.
I don't tell am say make you no worry. If na cow I get am.
The problem I have with you people is that you don't understand the business. How can you Okoko want to go and buy cow? You now go and order from him.
Omo Igbo, whenever I want to buy meat, I usually consult our friend. Why are you not feeling it?
But I'm supposed to be the distributor. That is business.
Are you dey sell am for the cow? You get am for the cow? Na your own?
Both of you should not quarrel.
I am not here to quarrel. I'm afraid of my product. Look at this bombastic element.
Journey with us to visit 3 troublesome friends. From the east, we have the money and container man.
Yes, it is me now. Hi, Chief. We get to me.
To the west, we have a man that eats only meat and loves Owambe.
I still remain your one and only Otumba Owonikoko Agbabiaka.
All the way to the north, we have Baba Sani with his 40 children and 4,000 cows and still counting.
You are my people. Sunana Baba Asan. Na mi bonam po Asan and I get am for plenty cows.
Listen to Era Matters only on VOP 96.1 FM every weekday by 10:30 a.m.
The world's biggest business stories.
Elon Musk finally purchased Twitter.
Business quotes.
Always deliver more than expected.
Stock market updates. Forex updates.
When the market
aviation reports and market update all in one place. Listen to Business Around Town weekdays by 9:30 a.m. only on VOP 96.1 FM. Don't miss this.
Don't miss this.
VOP 96.1 FM.
If he could keep it together in the middle sector, it could be Lewis Hamilton's day. As it is, he's on the front row at the moment, but the home fans are now willing this man on. Daniel Ricciardo, they'll be cheering from Perth all the way to Melbourne and all points in between. As round the final turn he comes, and he's first qualified for Red Bull. Can he get that car anywhere near the front row? Where's Ricciardo? Oh, he's on pole by 4/100ths of a second, and Melbourne is going wild. It's like Australia's won the Ashes again.
Wait for Hamilton.
Here's Hamilton now. Can England snatch something back in Australia? Yes, they can. By 0.3 of a second.
3664.
He's beaten the best of all time. He's beaten a man who is virtually invincible on this court. And just with all the great finals, you see the champion being embraced and embracing the people who made it possible for him. The door into the players' box. Juan Carlos Ferrero, another.
Messi!
The game going forward. Great ball from
I think he's onside. Messi with Gazan off his line. Messi off the post. Puts the ball in. Of course he did. 8 minutes in. Lionel Messi gets his second for Miami. 1-0.
I mean, from the moment Leagues Cup started, it kicked off. Both teams have gotten after it. Drake Callender lucky because he's caught off his line.
I don't think that's the plan. This certainly isn't. Messi driving forward. Over to Robert Taylor. Taylor cutting it back. Martinez on the...
Alright, so welcome back to the second half of your biggest sports show in the land, Sport Lounge, that comes your ways every Mondays through Fridays by 5 p.m. on your latest sensational radio dial, Voice of the People, 96.1 FM Abuja. Yes, with me, the finest uncle talking sport in the capital city and beyond, the one you love to call Uncle Fine Boy. Yes, I'm reporting live on duty. And it is the TGIF edition. Thank God it's a Friday. Perhaps you are just joining us for the first time on the show. You are welcome. If you are just meeting us for the first time as well, come on. You are indeed the MVP. Indeed, you have missed about 30 minutes or more on the show. But guess what? You are welcome to the second half. And now we will see how we can brush through to get you into the show. Just before I left from that one, I told you that I've got the big man in the building, and of course, just like he loves to come in the second half, Chubi joins me live on the show this evening. Good evening, Chibi. Good to have you join me as always.
Good evening, Uncle Fine Boy. You know, we are always here to strike in the second half.
Exactly.
You know, scoring goals towards the end of the game is always mouth-watering. It's always a delight for everyone. Good evening, listeners. Always a good day as well to always talk sports and say it the way it's supposed to be.
Saying it the way it ought to be said. Before we get into the second half with the thrilling stories for you, let me also remind you, just in case you have forgotten, that every Friday is when we do the giveaway section. Just be caller number 8 and voila, you will be the winner for the week. 2 callers down, 6 more to go on 070-0010-961-961. Our studio time is always color friendly. That is the studio line. Once again, it is 070-0010-961-961. Let's get into the fun fact with Uncle Fine Boy. Do you know that the Olympic rings cover every flag in the world? Yellow, green, red, black, and blue. We are selected because at least one of those 5 colors appears in every flag in the world. Do you know that? Well, now you know. Alright, so let's still check another fun fact that I have gathered just for you. Do you know that only Cristiano Ronaldo is the only player in the world that have scored in every minute of a football game? He is the only player that have scored in every minute of a football game. He has scored in the first minute, second minute, third minute, 4th minute, 5th minute, 6th minute, as well as a 90th minute, 57th minute, 66th minute in football. No player has done that. Do you know that? Well, now you know. Do you also know that the longest tennis match took place in 2010 at Wimbledon when John Isner of the United States beat Nicolas Mahut of France in a match that lasted 11 hours and 5 minutes. It took 3 days to complete that game. Did you know that before? Well, now you know. And finally, on the fun fact with Uncle Fineboy for this week, Richard Dawn, who played for Everton, Manchester City, Aston Villa, and Queen's Park Rangers, the one you know as QPR, owns the record for the longest own goals in the history of the Premier League, with 10 own goals. Harry Maguire's mentor.
I was just waiting for you to say that. But funny enough, Harry Maguire doesn't have many own goals.
But he has the highest own goals for Manchester United.
No, he doesn't have the highest own goals for Manchester United. The fact is that he has scored lots of goals. But lots of goals he has scored have not been for Manchester. He has been for the English national team.
That means that looking at the record in terms of defenders with the most own goals for Man United, you said Harry Maguire does not hold the record.
No, I'm not saying he doesn't hold the record.
Okay.
What I'm saying is it's not as much as you think it is.
Just maybe 3 or 4. Let's hear from the scholar. Hello, caller. Good evening and welcome to the show. Hello, good evening. Are you there? Oh, doctor of all doctors, my caller number 3.
Yeah, I'm going to specialist studies and a Tobi. I'll give it of my specialist studies.
Yeah, good evening, Doc. Welcome to the show.
This is my member, Dr. Dila Dennis Mata, the Pista Real Madrid. The only one who's supposed to be 2 biggest club in the world, another one, they're under him. I asked neighbor to smile. I need to slap everything we have. So we can manage Jimmy and now. They say that Chapter for it. What the people that don't win, I win, I don't tire. Yeah? Where do you put yourself? Yeah?
Sorry. No verse.
I don't have my head, the edge and head, well, never make me best, Yeah, God bless both of you. Welcome to the MIC. Yeah, talking about yes, this weekend, this week, I'm looking at to that Man United and Tottenham game. I'm going to happen, and I believe our grace. Papa God going to shower us His blessing. After that, we don't start for us for the beginning of the Monday. Maybe as enemy the gather. Then we come here with the target that is scattered. People came to the hall last Monday night. Because already people here they are jersey. Now Chacha and what do you call him? Cabas Mark now get. I thought I calm down. Anyhow you do, we believe the better for that name. Leave them aside for my eyes. And thank God that they don't bring their Maguire for that minute. Instead of that, bring me the love. Okay, put the money in that one. Yeah, I look at the money that the man that you get. My brother, I think Papa got there. First of all, let me say, I want to wish my team all the between my two team all the best.
All right. All right.
Man United and Real Madrid. I think all the both of them the best.
All right.
And I pray that
Doctor, Doctor, the offer is still on.
Offer for what?
We will talk after the show, right?
Okay, no, you know
We'll talk after the show. All right. Thank you very much, Doctor. Let's hear the scholar. Apologies, Doctor. Let's hear from the scholar. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
A very good evening to you. Let's meet you. Hello, are you there? Hello? Oh, it seems that caller wasn't ready for us. That's my caller number 4. Let me get 4 more callers and I'll have my winner for the week. While we wait for the callers, it's almost done now that Tengang has come out to say that, look, I am happy Harry Maguire is staying at Manchester United. See, I do not know why coaches love behaving this way. Recall what he said about Maguire, that Maguire is a very good player. His leadership quality is impeccable. He would love to work with him. And where did Maguire ended up? Right on the bench. That even Luke Shaw was rated ahead of Maguire. Maguire had to fall to the 5th pecking order in the central back for Manchester United. I will take your thought on that, Chubi. Hello, good evening. Doctor, you call back. Good to have you. 30 seconds.
The doc, I'm here. Doctor, I'm here. I can hear you.
These are Maguire issue people are talking about. You know, say, we don't open the door to come out. You don't know what to move. For me, I believe that that guy is very likely even for the one of Luke for Baran,
Lindelof,
Luke Shaw, before him. Yes, any captain of the baby, the captain of the you know, going to make a part of the what on the bench. Because only the job of bench, nobody will go put on Abby. Some of the rest, I beg a beg of the other family for this team. And so they said, you are not going to make my team move. Maybe not the England or the Johnny Dollar says.
All right, Doctor. All right, Doctor. Always a pleasure having you. Do you agree with Doctor that he might just not play football for Manchester United this season?
No, it's not true. If they are going to keep him, definitely there's a reason why. I think what happened in that deal that made it not go through, I think it has to do with personal terms. He couldn't agree with personal terms, so that was what caused the problem. With the injury they've had on for Lisandro Martinez, I'm sure maybe the coaches will be looking at it. Okay, we can still keep him and keep him as a cover, pending when Lisandro Martinez comes back from.
He will be back this weekend. The press that was released early hours of this afternoon, Lisandro Martinez is confirmed that he will be in the match day squad too. Hello, good afternoon. Oh, evening.
Good evening.
Good to have you join us on the show. Wow, that call dropped yet again. Wrap up your thoughts, Mr. Tobi.
So, if Lisandro Martinez will be playing, truly, they still need four good defenders to be able to play.
It's a long season.
It's a very long season.
Lots of matches.
Very long season. So I'm sure maybe what they are looking at is if they are not getting a replacement yet, then all they need to do is that they have to keep him and hope that it gets better for the season.
While we hope it gets better for Harry Maguire in the season, for Chelsea, it's not looking good as Reece James has been diagnosed with an ankle injury and he will be out for at least 2 weeks, pending when he will return. Hello, caller number 5.
Hello, fine boy. Good evening, sir.
Good evening to you, my VIP. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
Yeah, and I'm Prince from Kaduna.
Prince all the way from Kaduna. Good to have you.
How's today now?
Fantastic. It's been a good day. Is listening.
Yeah. First of all, before I talk anything, I want to tell you that I'm not happy.
Okay. Just find cold water to drink. Prince will be fine.
What happened today is that I went to buy bread.
Okay.
And the bread I used to buy 900, 800 naira, they said that it's 1,001. So I'm not happy. Though I buy the bread, but I'm not happy. He said that they want to ban Nigeria or what?
Yes. There is information from the World Anti-Doping Agency that Nigeria might be banned from all sport-related activities.
You know, in as much as I don't like hearing that they want to ban Nigeria, but at least let them ban Nigeria for like 2 years or 3 years. Do you know why?
Tell us.
At least we will have a excuse when they say that. And all those men that have fought spirit that has been eating on all
right, Prince.
They will cool it. They will cool down.
All right.
Okay, I'm listening.
On Tuesday. Is it on Tuesday or Wednesday you did not come? Yes. So Fine Boy said that you got an injury or you got a knee injury. So first of all, I want to say sorry. Because I care. Because you know I care. I care for people.
Thank you so much.
Though the time your son did birthday, you did not invite him. But sorry for the new injury.
No worry, I'm going.
Please, we wish we can go on and on and on, but we need to free up the phone lines for our callers to call, and that was our caller number 6. 2 more calls on the show, please. When you call, please try to wrap up your thoughts in 40 seconds so we can have at least a winner for this week. Kylian Mbappe and Dembele are ready to start together for the first time for PSG. Come this weekend, it's going to be fire. Don't you think so?
Yes, for sure. One person will be driving. Mbappe will be driving from the left wing, and Dembele will be driving from the right wing. So they will now have an Asensio that will just be at the top, or they will have a Goncalo Ramos. It's going to be PSG are beginning to look like they are going to be a team to reckon with this time around in Europe. Let's see what the future holds.
Let's see what the future's all for. PSG. Hello, caller number 6 or 7. Wow, I missed that call. Apologies for keeping you so long on the line. Wow, my timer is really flying so fast. But then let's see if we can get my caller number 8. This is caller number 7. Good evening and welcome to the show.
Good evening, Uncle Fine Boy. This is Kevin calling from Princess Estate.
Kevin, good to have you on the show. Please, 40 seconds, wrap your thought.
I don't know how much to say, but I want to be a caller number 5 today.
Sadly, we are looking for caller number 8, and you are caller number 7. If you can call very much, just be caller number 8, and this is my caller number 8. Hello, good evening, and welcome to the show.
Good evening, Uncle Fine Boy. This is Gary from Gusape.
Gary from Gusape, congratulations! You are my lucky caller number 8. How does it feel being a winner?
God, I feel so number 8 position,
That is where your team will end up. We'll say amen.
No.
All right, let's have your thought in 10 seconds if you can, Kelvin. Let's have your thought in 10 seconds if you can.
Okay. Actually, what I'm supposed to talk about is really not the topic of the day. I'm supposed to talk about Greenwood.
Yes, Mason Greenwood.
I pray he should be taken back to the team because we all make mistakes. So we should just pardon him and just let him move on.
All right, thank you, Kelvin. It's like Tobi wants to say something to you.
Okay, no, it's fine. He has made his thoughts.
All right, you have made your thoughts. Once again, congratulations, Kelvin, all the way from Guzape. Definitely, we will get across to you for your prize. I wish I can go on and on, but sadly, my time is up. But come tomorrow, 3 good hours of massive sport. Fun we will be having. Join us by 3 p.m. Oseni will emerge African footballer of the year. Asamoah Gyan have spoken. What he said? Why